We're back at it again. I'm probably just gonna make this one long video. So let's go. Put this thing back to 69 pounds. Ouch. Twisted the cables, bumped it up to about 71. Rechecked the cam timing, was money. Was practicing, I was trying out the 80% mods, but I think I'm gonna just shoot 85 for now. Put that back to 85. Put on the big nose button. Got some brand new paper. These are right here. These are my new arrows, 300 spine. Let me try check the weight. Just to see what the overall weight is. Gonna have to move. No editing, nothing. Just straight rawness. Take it back. See what the zoom is. Oh, I'm kind of zoomed in. Hey, okay. Going to check the weight. Let's see. Clear everything out of the way. Oh, put that to back to grains. I was in ounces. Okay, we are at oh, maybe I could use. Oh man, we are all over the place. That's right. That's life. Okay, let's try this again. Zero it out. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be a little less than this, but that's fine. We are at 462. Nice, nice. Shooting 71 pounds. This arrow is cut at 27.5 inches. With this extra, it's probably right at total arrow length is probably, you know what, let's measure it. Total arrow length from end of the insert to the knock of the arrow, to the groove of the knock. I'm gonna be slurring, I'm gonna be probably messing up while I'm doing this, but whatever. It is right under 28.5 inches. My draw length is set at 29.5. So, ouch again. Okay. Let's go. Set up the camera, put the bow down. Oh, gotta put my quiver on. It's my Okay. So this is going to be the first shot with the new arrow setup, correct spine, which is huge. Shooting about 6 feet away, maybe 7 feet. Whew. I'm kind of nervous. First shot, here we go. Oh, that thing hits hard. Well, first tear. Holy smokes. That arrow hits hard. We are getting a, zoom out a little bit, straight left tear. Yeah, that's straight left. Okay. Wow, I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. Let me shoot a couple more. Oh. Shot that without the stabilizer. That's how good this bow balances out. You don't even need a stabilizer. Zoom in a little bit. Okay. Put the stabilizer back on. And this PSE balance is so good. Sometimes I forget to put the stabilizer. Sometimes I forget to put the quiver on. This bow balance is so good. It's crazy. Okay, second shot. PSE EVO 34. 71-pound hammer. Let's go. Oh, that's a bullet hole. If I've ever seen it. Oh, let's zoom out a little bit. Okay. Holy smokes. That is just the smallest little left tear. Tiny. That ultimately could just be my grip. That's with no stabilizer. That's with the stabilizer. Holy smokes. We got one more arrow. Put one more arrow in there. I think I might have to back down the poundage on my release. I think my silverback is just a little too tight. Make it a little hotter. Okay. Here we go. Second arrow. I want to shoot the middle of that target in the back. It's kind of chewed up. Don't want it to go through the target. put a hole in my cable in the back. But here we go. Third shot. Complete my hand grip. Yeah, I think I might have made my release heavier. That took forever to break, but it's still a really small left hair. Zoom out again. I mean, it's straight left, which I'm happy with because that's easy to tune out. They're all pretty much easy to tune out, but that goes to show my cam timing is on. And my knock height is great. These are freshly cut, freshly glued inserts, and freshly fletched. Can still smell the glue. So I think what I'm gonna do is, it's not crazy. I think what I might do is, because my these right yokes is kind of tight, so I might ultimately just take a half twist, just a half twist, just to see what that'll do, just to see how much of a tune, or how much turns it'll take to, geez, I can't even talk, how much turns it'll take to take out that left hair. Been shooting the bow for about a week now, so I'm getting fairly used to it. I mean, it shoots so good, even at 66 pounds. I was grouping arrows, literally I could grip my finger on it like that. I've put holes in both fletchings. This bow shoots so flippin' good. I wish this PSE EVO EVL 34 came out in 2020. I so wish this bow came out in 2020, but I got it now, so I'm happy with that. So for me to work on this cable, I have to release the tension of that, because I've accidentally worked on it with having that rest fairly tight, and it was a nightmare to get that cable back on. Absolute nightmare. So I learned my lesson, and I will not do that again. So this process takes a little longer, but man, I thought it was gonna be a crazy left hair. I thought it was gonna be a bonkers left hair, and I would have to go back, shimmy my cams back over to the right. But I think because me shooting my silverback and my release, or my D-loop being kind of short on the shorter side, that I shoot it a little inverted, that would ultimately cause that thing to turn left. I keep saying ultimately. That will cause it to have a right tear, because I was having right tears on my other bows when I switched to my silverback. So okay, so you see this again, just release the tension. So now I'm gonna take this off and then take one twist out. See what one twist does. Take a twist out. Because I put so much twist, put quite a bit of twist into it, so I don't want to twist the left cable. I'm going to untwist the right cable. So we're going to go one complete turn. Already getting some serving separation, which that sucks. So I gotta keep an eye out on that. It's probably, that serving separation probably happened because this thing had too much tension, I would assume. Was under too much tension, which is a note. Something to keep in mind. So I took a twist out of that one. Now I'm gonna do the same thing to this. I'm gonna take this cable off and then take a twist out. I don't have the best quality, but this is an iPhone, so quality is pretty good, I guess. So we are going to take this cable. And by me doing equal turns into top and bottom, my cam timing stays in sync. So we're gonna go one whole turn. Why not? Since I've already got the right spine, I'm not worried about the spine being off. Now I can really have fun tuning it. Not pulling out my hair because I got the wrong spine. Okay, boom. We're looking pretty. We're looking pretty good. Make sure all the cables are on. Make sure the okay. Yep, everything looks good. Everything looks good. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the tension back to the hamski and then shoot it through paper. Let's see. Had to make sure the limbs weren't flexing. This thing is cool, this little knoppy thing, but it can be a pain sometimes. That's probably why they don't have that, or that's probably why they, yeah, that's probably why they don't have it for the Trinity. Probably definitely had a upgrade. One of the upgrades, but I mean, it works really good. This can be a pain sometimes. Okay, yep, gonna have to retighten that. I learned this from Inside Out Precision, but if you tap this and that moves, that little whale tail moves, and you know you need to tighten it a little bit more, but it's not moving, so we're looking pretty. I was so stoked when these arrows came in. They're actually supposed to be delivered tomorrow, but Lancaster ships really good. They ship fast. I let them off. Living on an island, things get to you a little. Dang it. There was a little bit too much flex on the limbs. So I will have to retighten that. But of course, after I just tied in a bunch of little soft knots, half hitches, I like to keep some extra string. Back this out. I just lost my, okay. Let's try this again, folks. See, we're gonna loosen this a little. Then give him a bobber. Slide it down. We're good, that should be okay. Dang it. Just a little wiggly. This part is a little tedious. I wonder what a bear shaft would do. Probably do that a little later. You know what? I'm gonna just shoot a bear shaft. Probably put a bear shaft too later. But why not? Let's just see what that would do. Spine up. Okay. First things first. Stabilizer. Still waiting for my 12-inch micro diameter. It said it was supposed to ship Friday, so that was last week Friday. Remember? Rest looks good. Zoom in. Okay. This is after taking out a half twist. Taking out a full twist on the right cable, the right yoke system on both sides, top and bottom. Now I'm gonna shoot this bear shaft just to see what it's doing. first, I will back down poundage on my silverback. Let's see if I did it the right way. Probably not. Okay. Here we go, bear shaft. Wow, not bad, not bad. I mean, just the smallest little left hair. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see what this flat shaft looks like. Well, I'm pretty pleased with that. That's easy. Okay. Flat shaft. Here we go. There we go. Ouch. And we got a fail. Hold on. Hello. Bear shaft. Flat shaft. Oh, wrong one. What do you think? It's just still a touchy to the left. It kind of looks a little, it might look just a scotch high. But it's for sure a little to the left. Let me zoom out. What to do? Oh, hold on one second. Okay. What to do, what to do. If anything, I might take a half twist What if I take a half twist out of the right again? Just thinking. So we have the bear calf. I mean, that is like that. Like that. I think I'm gonna just take a half twist out again of the right side. Try and get that. See if I can get it close to equal amount of twists. I know I got a fair bit of twist in the right side, that's why. The left side, it just stayed what it was. I never put any twist into the left side. This is fun. This is really fun. This is really, really fun. I am excited to finally actually shoot a properly tuned bow with the weight that I wanted. I didn't want to have to shoot my bow at 66 pounds. I don't have a problem with it, but I got 70-pound limbs. I want to shoot 70 pounds. That was a big wake-up call when I had a feeling, but I was in denial. Just like a lot of people out there, they don't want to come to facts, come to realization that you might be qualified, but your equipment is not qualified to shoot the poundage that you want to shoot. Yeah, okay. I think after I take these half twists out, I'll probably just leave it. Now that I got to 71 pounds, I'll probably just, if I'm really close, like to the point where I can either micro adjust my rest or maybe swing that cable guard in, most likely just micro adjust that rest. Probably do that, but now that I got it back up to 70 pounds, I'll be just practicing with it. Got used to pulling that 66 pounds, and man, that was butter. That was butter. That extra 4 pounds, whew, you can definitely feel it in that front shoulder. It's like, you're like, okay, settle in, big boy. No editing on this video, just straight all the way through. Because why not? Why not? Okay, so same thing. I'm going to take a half twist out of the right side in the bottom and a right twist out of the right side on the top. So that would be, no, that's tightening. No, that's tightening. Okay, that's a half right there. That's a half. Boom. Be a little tricky getting it back on the track. Without it hoping it didn't twist back. Now, now to do the top. Looking at the string, we are going to take a half twist out. Never know, this could be an overcorrection So then I'll have to put a right twist in the left cable. Okay. Boom. 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 Cable guard still on. And I'm probably, ouch, that hurt. Probably gonna have to move this in a little bit. It's gonna touch him. Oh, that hurt really bad. Okay. Now time to put this back on. Did not like that. Okay, so okay, I got the tension on that. String came out. Oh, that was horrible. I didn't do anything. This thing can be a pain. I can never seem to get it on the first try. Yep. It's like I get it really close, but then I tap the string and I gotta add some more tension. Okay. Got that part over with, thank God. Shoot the bear shaft again. See what we get. And then I'll shoot the fletch. Granted, they don't necessarily weigh the same because I don't got the fletchings. I didn't put tape on the back of the arrow to match the fletching weight, but this is just to see what it looks like. Why not? And then I will, where did I put that? Oh, nope. Nope, okay. I'm going to see up again. Nope. That's why it's always important to have a messy workbench, just so you can't find anything. Okay, first things first, stabilizer. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this string. Come on, oh my goodness. All these is just about to fall on the ground. Whoa. That's gonna be too big. Perfect. So I'm just gonna slightly bump this. Oh my gosh, too far. Slightly bump it so you can at least. That might be too far. Bump it up just a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit of space. Enough to where you could fit like a credit card, I was told. Okay. Quiver. Oh man, I'm starving. Okay, set the camera up again. Oh man, we are at 42 minutes. This may be an hour long video. More than likely it will be. Okay. Time to shoot the bear shaft first. And we're gonna get a clean bullet hole. 1000%. Good stands. Yep. Here we go. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Look at that beauty. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Chief. Oh. Psyched. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put that bullet hole right here, right next to that other one. I mean, that is, ah. Oh my gosh. I am so pumped. Here we go. Stands, grip, flex shaft. tired. That's a bullet hole. This doesn't look like one, but it tears really bad. I'll shoot that one again. Kind of held that for too long. Shot was kind of breaking down. So shoot it right about here. I've backed the pounders down this thing, but I keep backing it. I'm pretty sure I keep putting twist into it. Can't find my little stringer. Man, that bear shaft looks so good. Okay, righty tighty. No, yeah, righty tighty, lefty loosey. That should help. Man, these arrows hit so hard. 462 grains. Just straight death missiles. Okay, here we go. Target's behind. Left shaft. Left arrow. Boom. And bingo was his name, oh. Zoom out. That is a bullet hole. That's just an extra tear, but 1 vein, 2 vein, 3 vein, hole right in the middle. See if I can see my arrow through the, where is it? It's probably inside the target. But look at that beaut. We got that bullet hole. We got that bullet hole. And that concludes it. And that concludes it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. That will shoot perfect. That's gonna shoot so good. I mean, PSE EVO EVL 34. It's a beaut. It's an absolute beaut. I couldn't be more happy with this bow. See, these are my other fletchings where I was shooting. Hole in that one, ripped off that one at 66 pounds. Now with this 71 pound freaking hammer, I'm speechless. This is by far one of the best bows I've ever shot. I've shot Bear, pretty good brand. I have my VXR, limbs are cracked, splintered. So that bow it's a really, really good bow too. When I get my new limbs in, I'm gonna do another bow build on that. I got some new strings for it, so just waiting on the new limbs. I'm gonna get that tuned perfectly, and then I will do a little shoot off. PSE 34 versus the VXR 31.5. Why not try it out? But that concludes it. That concludes it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we're done. We're done. The bow is tuned. Granted, I'm probably gonna shoot a bare shaft and a flat shaft at 20, 30. I can get about 40 yards in on this little house that I'm renting. Get about 40 yards. So I'm gonna try to see what a bare shaft, a correct spined arrow bare shaft, does with a correctly spined arrow fletched. I cut them, the length that I wanted was 27.5. I put my rest as far away from the riser as possible. I don't know if this is like good, but I put it as far away from the riser as I could get it. My idea is the longer I can keep that arrow on that arrow rest will make that shot a little bit more forgiving, which in theory will make it more accurate. So, because I mean, I've had shots break where I was nowhere near the middle with this wind. Jeez, got the hiccups. Was nowhere near the middle. I mean, my pin was just floating high. I'm floating high, get blown off to the left, crazy crosswinds, and I just kept focusing on the dot, or focusing on this piece of tape, just staring at it. And when that shot broke, I mean, I was probably like this high above the target, and my arrows went buried to the fletching, so I couldn't see them. Then when I go and walk up and I push it out the back to see how the group was, I mean, I'm not even joking, literally like this at the spot that I was aiming. That, I don't know, that's my first time shooting a Hamsky, my first time shooting a PSE, my first time shooting a 34. So all that considering, it could be the whole setup, it could be one part of that setup, I don't know, but it shoots so good. And to be able to just be like, today I'm gonna try out 80% let off. Oh, that was a fat lizard. To be able to just be like, you know what, I'm gonna try 80% let off. You know what, let me try 90. And just to be able to be like, zzz, unscrew, slide, unscrew, slide, shoot it. I think I'm gonna go back to 85. Unscrew, slide, unscrew, slide. And just to be like, man, my draw length feels like it might be a ½ inch too short. Unscrew, slide. Unscrew, slide. You're like, are you kidding me? Keep looking up, because I'm looking up at this beautiful black death bow that is just ready to just slay some animals. As gruesome as that sounds, but yeah, that's it. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out on that serving separation, which when I discovered it, when I undid those twists, I was like, someone pissed in my Cheerios. I was a little bummed. I was like, man, it's one more thing I gotta worry about. The bow is tuned. Now I gotta worry about my serving separating. Probably put maybe close to 200 shots in it. So we'll see. I'm just gonna keep an eye out on it. And yeah, One sick thing about this is I don't have to take apart axles. I don't have to take apart the bow to put the string on. I don't have to, you know, move cams and take it off and then put it back on. I can literally just press it, take off the main string, put my new main string on, take off the cable, put the new cable on, take off the other cable, put the other cable on, put on the yoke system, and it's just literally just in the bow press, and I could just work on it without having to be like, okay, I got all the other stuff off, now I gotta take off the axle, move the cam, put that off to the side, remember where it goes, and then that's a little pain. It's a little pain, but they both have their perks. This bow, shimming the cams over, nightmare, absolute nightmare. Top hat system on the Matthews is a genius, or even just having different spacers. They don't even have to be like a top hat, just having different spacers, different size spacers that have a variety of ranges would just be a giant help. But I mean, I understand you can do super small adjustments if needed, but I mean, if I was a bow shop and I had to work on PSEs all day, that would be probably my biggest complaint. Granted, if everything is done correctly, and then if you shoot a finger style or a wrist strap release where your hand is pretty much straight the whole time, and you're not worried about this or that or whatever, and your hand is straight, I'd say probably like 9 out of 10 times, you won't have to shim that cams over if you have the right spine arrow, you have the right poundage, all that other stuff. Your hand torque is, you know, decent. Even if you have crazy hand torque, I'm 90%, almost 100% sure that you could probably just tune that out with the yokes and the cable guard, and then slightly micro adjusting your rest. But there's a little rant towards the end, but this is the greatest. That's the greatest feeling, is when you can. I mean, that took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots, less than 10 shots to tune this bow. And I'm not a professional, nor do I mean, I would love to do this for a living. This would be by far my dream job. But 10 shots after doing, I probably ran through 3 of those sheets of paper trying to tune it out before, and to do it in less than 10 shots, I couldn't be more happy. I think that's going to conclude this video on a happy note. Go shoot a bow, whatever bow you want, just have fun and enjoy the outdoors. God bless.